claimed to be ruthless made her the brightest queen, yet she aimed my first lesson at my heart. On tape, he laughed. Fang Yan's just an old man. I hated his arrogance. I recall that bloody rainy night. She knelt. Kneeling for my man is no shame. Today, she knelt a third time for another man, begging me to spare him. I smiled, turning Mount Luja into an arena. A wedding gift. Turned out, my finest work's greatest ambition was to destroy me. He didn't know. Even our unborn child died in his accident. Only after his death sentence did I get the truth. Today's gunshot echoed through the city, piercing my soul. A belated judgment. I was 7 years older than xiuxian. First saw him in rags, fighting dogs for food. His wolf-like glare. Fierce enough. I took him in just 10 years. Xianxia rose from a beggar to the richest CEO. I thought she was my masterpiece, until that punk blocked my car. He pointed at a pleb, hit play. Shui, the old man or me? Then her voice, so familiar. Each word an ice pick. Just an old man. I always hated his condescension. I smiled. She'd forgotten her days of begging. Next day, a bloody broken cradle arrived at her door. Eyes red, she pressed cold steel to my head. Cereals. I sipped tea, unshaken. Miss Su forgot my methods. Her face paled. You think I won't pull the trigger? She's not that fragile. Girl anymore. Years of danger gave her an imposing air. I just shook my head. The cold steel felt nostalgic. If I were you, less talk. She froze, hearing a noise from the window. Turned, horrified. The punk, hands tied, dangled outside the 72nd floor. Shirt flapping, a bottomless drop below, like a falling butterfly. Careful, I smiled. I led the steel press, feeling its chill. One slip, I'm done. Your boy becomes a bloody smear. Oh, just one now. He sobbed, voice cracking. Say me. Eyes bloodshot, she flicked the safety off. Fine, Yuan. How dare you? My guards closed in. Tension thick, murder in the air, on the brink. I just waved lazily, like shooing flies. Scram! I pulled out a blade without looking. I slashed xiuxian's belly, like adding a bold stroke to a canvas. He grunted, but pressed the iron harder, as if to nail my soul. I smiled at him, my voice soft as a lover's whisper. Feels good? Xinjingxue was stone-faced, only a vein throbbing. Satisfied, let him go. Beliash is different from you. He's just a clueless kid. Diqingxue then arrived fast and rescued Belia. I never meant real harm anyway. Just wanted to see how far my masterpiece would go for his new toy. Watching Su Tianxue whisper to the boy in his arms, soothing him like he was fragile treasure. Suddenly, I felt bored. He once held me like that after our long-awaited child's. That formed boy stopped breathing. That moment, I lost all hope for bloodline forever. It was a formed boy. We called him Xiaoyang. Su Qingxue built him a temple, gilded it at great cost. He said, Ayuan, our child, next to life, will be safe and sound. He wanted endless incense to pray for Xiaoyang's merit, as if to wash away something. I asked him why he was so obsessed. So Qingxue's hair was messy, but his voice was firm. Because a Xiaoyao is my only child in this life. Now, looking at the gift box on his desk, the broken cradle, like a silent mockery. Su Qingxue, you broke your promise, but it's fine. I'll remember it for you. The kid stopped crying, glaring at me with swollen eyes like an angry rabbit. A shoe eats him. This demon ruined our future. So Tianxue's face changed. That familiar signal of danger. He gently stroked the boy's hair, his voice flat. But I see, you overstepped. Belia's sobs caught in his throat like his neck was squeezed. He didn't know that since losing Xiaoyang, no one dared mention children. That was an unhealable wound for us both. No one told the Beliac. He just kept crying. Heartbreakingly, Su Qingxue picked up the fainted boy, shoved past me, and strode out. His shoulder hit me hard, but I didn't move. Fan Yuan, I'll remember this. I didn't expect this revenge to come so fast. Listening to my subordinate's report, I idly stroked the cat on my lap. Its fur was soft, like Su Qingxue's hair back then. Miss Su offered double the price. She bought the south lot. Miss Su secretly contacted shareholders to buy shares. Miss Su tore down the temple. Built for the young master, her men were ruthless. The cat yelped, curling in my arms. That scream was just like Su Qingxue's years ago. My voice was calm, so calm it felt foreign. Say that again. The assistant gritted his teeth. Miss Su, tore down the temple. She said it's for that pretty boy's amusement park. Construction started this morning. Bang, I hurled my teacup. Shards flew everywhere, like my heart. The assistant bowed his head. I'll handle it now. I raised my hand. Voice hoarse. I'll go myself. When I arrived, half the temple was gone. Xiaoyang's golden statue was dusty. Beliash held a balloon, hop around, directing the workers. Clear that side more. And here, wuxia. How you want to direct the work here? Clear that side more. And here, a xianxia. I want to build a carousel here. Xiuxian just stood beside the boy, smiling at him. Anyone watching would call him a perfect match. If only they weren't demolishing Xiaoyan's temple. I stepped out of the car. Sharp eyes spotted me. They started to speak, but froze when I showed my weapon. Beliash turned around. He saw me, still smiling innocently. Mr. Fan, I swung. Beliax balloon popped like a shattered dream. He yelped, hiding in Su Qingxue's arms. That was my spot once. Su Qingxue snapped, pulling him closer. Are you crazy? I said nothing, striding toward the bastards. I cocked the gun, fired again. 2 loud shots. The chaos stopped. Everyone stared like they'd seen a ghost. I roared, "Get out!" Su Qingxue frowned. Feng Yan, get out! Few things make me lose control anymore. Silence. The air froze. But Beliak lifted his head from her arms, defiant. Mr. Feng, why cling to what's dead? The living matter most, don't they? Hearing that, Su Qingxue pulled him behind her, shielding him with her body. She was scared and heard her boy. She knew. I'd react to those words. They hit a nerve. Su Qingxue, her voice eerily calm. Fang Yuan, Xiang is gone. We should move on, after all. Maybe his not being born. We should move on, after all. Maybe his not being born was for the best. My finger on the trigger trembled. The world spun. What do you mean, Su Qingxue? Su Qingxue looked at me with annoyance, a hint of mockery and dissatisfaction. Yes, it hurts, he said. It's you, the father, whose sins cost the child. He meant the things I did to survive, the darkness I kept from him. Su Qingxue paused, each word cut like a knife. Your pain is different. He's pure. So Xiaoyang's soul chose him as a vessel. You'll never be a father. After all these years, she knew how to hurt me. She was fearless. Fire. In front of Xiaoyang's shrine, let him see the monster his father is. My hands trembled. The gun wavered. The world blurred. My assistant caught me. His hands were steady. I pushed him away, waved him off. I'm fine. I am fine. Xiaoyang, Daddy's fine. All these years, I've been fine. I'm sorry. I'm taking you home. The abbot came out with an old sandalwood box. He placed Xiaoyang in my hands. I held the box like that snowy night. I held the cold tiny form, howling in the wind. If he had lived, he'd be calling me daddy by now. Su Qingxue watched me stagger, then spoke. Her voice held the victor's pity. Feng Yun, I won't hurt Qian. You can leave him here. This place will become an amusement park. Leave him here. This will be an amusement park soon. Petit Tang being naively cruel. Yes, Mr. Fan and Asia and I have always child. He, as the big brother, can blast his little sibling from under the park. I ignored him, clutching the box. Su Qingxue let go of Du Zitong and strode toward me. She reached for my hand, but the guard's gun stopped her. My voice was hoarse, like sandpaper. Su Qingxue, the first thing I taught you was to cut off all attachments. I thought you'd never learn, but I was wrong. From now on, Su Qingxue, you graduated. It's war between us. She never came home after that. 2 months later at the auction, she was in a suit. Arm in arm with Du Zitong. They looked the perfect couple, basking in praise. I heard Miss Su built Mr. Du an amusement park, even leveled the temple. Su Qingxue smiled. That smile stung. I found my salvation. Temples are just burdens. Cameras flashed, capturing her cruelty. I watched from the second floor, like a spectator. A farce that had nothing to do with me. My assistant stood beside me, worried. Since I brought Xiaoyang home, I was back to being the cold CEO in others' eyes. Amid the noise, Su Qingxue looked up, met my cold eyes. Few in Beijing knew our marriage, a hidden contract. 3 years ago, his business hit a dead end, an impossible hurdle. I had already stepped away, no longer involved. That rainy night, he knelt in the storm, begging me to save her. I needed a wife for family pressure, so I gave him a contract. Promised to fix his debt if he married me. Su Qingxue agreed. No hesitation. Her only condition, keep it secret. Fan Yuan, I want to stand by you through my own efforts. I knew she was lying. No woman endures being hidden forever. Su Qingxue was no exception. She just didn't want the label Feng's woman. Fine by me. I felt the same. So we silently agreed. Nights together in the villa. Days as strangers. Item after item. On stage, I was bored until a plain cufflink appeared. My expression shifted. My grandfather pawned it 70 years ago. A keepsake. I bid without hesitation. It wasn't valuable if you were interested. I thought it was mine, but the young man downstairs suddenly called out. I wanted to. The crowd laughed warmly. So naive. I looked down to see Su Qingxue lounging, bidding with her left hand, backing her boy. Meeting my gaze, she smirked, mouthed sorry. The kid likes it, Fang Yuan. Let him have it. I looked away, told my assistant to continue. The 400,000 coupling hit 80 million. Wu Qunglai stayed calm. She held the boy's hand and declared, "Challenge me." Like the sky lantern, my assistant frowned. "Boss, where's Miss Su's cash?" "Where's her cash flow?" I sneered coldly. "Her project funds?" "Of course." I bowed gracefully to the crowd. "Then left, boss." "What about the coupling?" I pressed her lips and whispered, "Remember, things are just things. If my grandpa knew I lit a lantern for his pawn, cufflink, he'd rise from the grave to kill me. It was a trap for xiuxian." Soon, I got a text from an unknown number. A simple video. Just a boy's pale hands and a dog. A Brazilian fila, a beast. I saved him from an arena 2 years ago, near death. He was weak, but still bit me when I touched him. Xiuxian loved him, said he was like her. Fierce. She really liked him. I'd give it up, but I never thought this hound, even I couldn't tame. Now grovels at Bellyache's feet, performing tricks with today's cufflink. Xiuxian bought him. Like my grandpa's cufflink, Fan Yuan, Bellyache Chance, commending the dog. Xiaoyuan, real, good dog. After the trick, Bellyache orders again. Xiaoyuan, Jula, good dog. Then he slaps the dog, Mr. Fang. Xiaoyuan's a good dog, isn't he? See how the cufflink fits? He pinches the dog's wrinkled lips. This looks like wrinkles too. "Mr. Fang, I heard this was your grandpa's keepsake." He gets a photo of the old man, pastes it on the dog's head, smiling innocently. "Doesn't he look like your grandpa with Feng Yuan?" "Your grandpa's alive, kneeling at my feet, licking me. Happy?" He slaps the dog repeatedly, kicks it too, each blow landing on grandpa's smiling face. The old photo soon gets ruined with his slaps and kicks and those vile words. "Idiot, beast, old bastard." Still causing trouble? Each slap makes the dog lick Bellyache's hand, wagging its tail happily. Bellyache gets more excited. "Yes, hold the thing. Wag your tail like that." I turn off the video, stone-faced. The room falls silent. My assistant walks in. "Boss Fang, Suqing just sent out invites for us. He's waiting to the sitting." The invite simple, just one line. "Grateful for my love, who gives me hope for the future." So they're rushing the engagement, eager to flaunt victory. My assistant's voice is icy. "Boss Fang, I'll arrange it now." I sip my tea, swallowing the blood in my throat. No rush. Let him marry. The wedding's in 3 days. A citywide spectacle at Luo's in 3 days. A citywide spectacle in a 1,000-year-old castle at the foot of Luoya Mountain. Xiuxian splurged, bought the whole castle, decorated it in Bellyache's favorite style. Everyone knows the fearsome Xiuxian finally married the man she loves. The pastor stands on stage, calmly recounting Xiuxian and Zitang's love story. The high and mighty fell for the ordinary, willing to step down for her. But they forget, Xiuxian was once a beggar fighting dogs for food, no different from the beasts. I put him on that pedestal, dressed him up, but underneath, still a beast. The pastor rambles on, everyone in tears. Finally, the swing descends slowly, with petals flying everywhere. Xiuxian knelt on one knee, piously greeting her groom. But when swing finally landed, everyone saw what was on it. Screams of terror erupted. Xiuxian's face went white as a sheet. On the swing wasn't the groom, but a Brazilian fila dog in a blood-soaked dress, its mouth open, teeth smashed, sewn into the priceless gown in a twisted pose. Head, eyes open, in eerie silence. Clapping broke the silence from the audience. I stood up, smiling, led as a stunned woman on stage. "Bring Miss Su." "Too happy, go greet your groom." Chaos erupted. Many tried to flee, but my guards blocked them. I've been out of the game. "So you all forgot me, Fang Yuan." I lit a cigarette, so you all forgot me, Fang Yuan. I lit a cigarette, its red tip glowing. I tilted my head to avoid the smoke. Puzzling. How you dare to betray me? Everyone broke into a cold sweat. They knew the trial had begun. Xiuxian snapped back, scanning the crowd. Every guest was a shareholder. She'd secretly contacted behind my back. None of her non-business associates showed up. Her voice dripped with venom. "Fang Yuan, you set me up. No, you're just incompetent." She cursed me out, "You lunatic. What did you do to Duzi Tang?" I laughed and the bluest smoke ring. "Good. Xiuxian, finally, you asked the right question. How about a game? Where's decided now?" I snapped my fingers. Their intimate photo on screen turned into a countdown. 23:59, 59 seconds. 1 hour late, I cut off a finger. Deal. Xiuxian glared at the countdown. Furious. Guards, bodyguards rushed in. Two sides faced off. No one dared move. I ignored the tension, cut a piece of steak, and ate. You said one thing right. You and that beast are alike. Ungrateful, arrogant, overreaching. Each word made her face darker. She suppressed her rage. "Fang Yuan, must it come to this? Have you forgotten our love? The love we once shared?" I thought for a moment, then burst out laughing, tears almost forming under everyone's gaze. I said slowly, "You mean 7 years ago, You were eating trash like a maggot, and I took you in. Then you begged me to marry you to secure your status, while plotting behind my back to bring me down. That kind of love? Right. The crowd gasped. Everyone thought xiuxian was from a noble family, not knowing her past. Now, eyes on her held a different look. She trembled like a skinned dog. And Yuan, I waved lazily. 1 hour's up. Xiuxian chit-chat was just stalling. My assistant stood behind me, sneering. Miss Su, you are so powerful. So where is Beliash, sir? I knew she'd had the capital turned upside down. Nothing, I smiled regretfully and snapped my fingers. The screen changed. Beliak's desperate face appeared. Jingshui, save me! She was tight but hanging high before a giant machine. A spinning cutter slowly approached his hand. Xiuxian's eyes burned with rage. No, Fang Yuan. No. I cheerfully stopped the machine. Fine, you for her, Xiuxian. A steak knife was tossed at her feet. She grabbed it without hesitation and cut off her own finger. Blood spurted. Xiuxian didn't flinch. She hummed and kicked the finger aside. Good enough, Fang Yuan. I clapped lazily. Impressive. Not enough. Kneel. Her face changed, but at Bellyache's screams, she dropped to her knees. She said coldly, enough. I watched, then finally spoke. Xiuxian, this is your third time kneeling. Remember, forced to fight dogs for food by thugs? She didn't kneel. Cornered by enemies with no way out. She didn't kneel. Beaten bloody for half a pancake. She didn't kneel. She'd only knelt twice. Once begging me for help, and once when enemies used me and their unborn child to force her. She knelt cleanly. I yelled at her to get up. You are my protege. Never kneel, even to die. But she just smiled. She said, Fang Yuan, kneeling for my man isn't shameful. But today, her third kneel was to me, for another man. I suddenly lost interest in playing. I said softly, seeing Xue, Belia is right here. She looked up, stunned. I smiled. 5 years ago, I hollowed out Mount Luo. The whole mountain is a giant cavern. My core base and the place for my darkest bloodthirsty desires. I toyed with a knife, grinning cruelly. Guess what? I built a Colosseum inside, a perfect replica of ancient Rome. As I spoke, the castle shook. Before everyone's horrified eyes, the back split open. A bottomless chasm. I stood up, my warm smile gone. In that instant, a bottomless chasm. I stood up, my warm smile gone. In that instant, the Feng Yuan, who once terrified everyone, was back. Ladies and gentlemen, please. Lights blazed from the dark chasm, lighting up the mountain like day. Everyone saw Beliak, hanging high in her tattered dress. Xiuxian was first to react, charging in with a scream. Everyone, get in and save him. Ping. But when they rushed in, they found it wasn't so simple. The arena was too huge. I'd carved the entire cliff wall with snarling beast heads, 9,999 roaring dragon heads holding eternal flames. Lighting every detail. What terrified them more was a ring of cages below the arena, stained with dried blood, each holding a beast, starved for 7 days. I lit a cigarette, leaning close to Xiuxian's ear. That beast liked him. Guess if these ones will like him too? Xiuxian spun, gripping my throat. Feng Yuan, I'll kill you. Choking hit me. I laughed hoarsely, laughing madly. A second later, Duzi Tang, tied by ropes, was lowered slowly. Xiuxian tried to rush, but was pinned down, only able to watch helplessly as Duzi Tang fell into the arena center. As soon as he landed, Duzi Tang scrambled on all fours, trying to run. On the holographic screen covering the mountain, the video Duzi Tang sent me played. Yeah, good dog. Trash, old man, wagging your tail like that. I'd blurred out Grandpa's photo. Everyone had blurred out Grandpa's photo. Everyone saw Duzi Tang, known as a pure idol, going crazy like a madman. His arrogant screams amplified, paired with his pitiful cries now. It was absurd. No one spoke. Eyes darted between Xiuxian and Duzi Tang. Xiuxian was exhausted. He banged his forehead on the tiles. Voice broken. I beg you, spare him. Take it out on me. I beg you. Duzi Tang, in his heavy gown, heard Xiuxian and smiled a tragic smile. He took off his shoes, stood on tiptoe, and wiped Xiuxian's tears. Xuan, don't bell to him for me. With your love, Duzi Tang. This life is enough. Always stand tall. Xuan, you are my eternal wife. With that, he strode toward the iron cages. Xiuxian let out a dying scream. Why scream? I haven't opened the cages yet. I wrapped my ear, annoyed. Why rush the farewell drama? The assistant couldn't help but laugh. Some others also let out small laughs. Duzi Tang's face flushed red and pale. Clearly, his act didn't work as planned. It made them look like clowns. I crouched, patting Xiuxian's face. Alright, I won't kill you. Or her. Xiuxian looked up, hope rekindled. The holographic screen suddenly switched. The bellyache scream stopped. The silence felt strange. Xiuxian Bing Shou sighed, relaxing completely. His disfigured face showed that familiar doting look. Yuan, I knew you still loved me. I promise. I'll never let him bother you again. Her child, Xiuxian, suddenly panicked. I'll even lend you his kid. How's that? I wanted to puke, but held it in. My killing intent peaked. I sneered. Financial reports appeared on the holographic screen, plus contracts, chats, video clips, even recordings. I smiled. I could spare him, but Miss Su must choose. Here are your years of fake accounts, collusion, embezzlement, and forged contracts. Su Qingxue's face went pale. Oh, and witnesses and evidence for your betraying hiring thugs. Oh right, your company deals in high-end pharma, right? A year ago, you secretly went abroad. Thought you were flawless? Honestly, I didn't know she'd dare until I dug deep. I slapped him, my voice icy. Su Qingxue, I taught you everything. How dare you cross me? Su Qingxue collapsed. Everyone froze, knowing their own dirt was exposed. No, Su Qingxue dared to sell secrets. Immediately, someone spoke up. Someone said, Mr. Feng, I knew nothing of this. I only joined her merger, Mr. Feng. I'm innocent. Someone covered his mouth. All eyes turned venomous towards Su Qingxue. 8. When fire doesn't burn you, they stay calm, but touch their interests, and they lose all dignity, all spineless. Su Qingxue suddenly scrambled up, clinging to my leg, crying and sniveling, her tough act gone. Yuan, I was just foolish. Just foolish. Save me. Please save me. I grabbed her chin coldly. One last chance. Choose the evidence or your true love. Belial held his breath, eyes teary, waiting for her choice. Su Qingxue didn't even look at him, shouting, I choose the evidence. The evidence. Belial stared in disbelief at Su Qingxue. He was back to being a nobody from 10 years ago. Terrified, kept kowtowing to me. Yuan, I chose the evidence. I worked so hard to get here. Can't fall now. Yuan. Su Qingxue grabbed my pen like in panic. All her calm gone. I turned to look at Du Ziteng. Mr. Du, your one and only wife then seemed to want you. Du Ziteng looked at her like he'd never seen her. Her sweet mask shattered. She screamed, Su Qingxue, you are a monster. She cried, running to reach up to Su Qingxue. He kicked her away without hesitation. Du Ziteng cried like an abandoned child. Sure, I won't abandon you. Can't we start over? I couldn't help but laugh. Start over? Mr. Du, what can you offer? Back then, to promote him, all projects went through me for his pick. Mr. Du, I fed him with favors. What can you give him? He said it to spite Du Ziteng, but Su Qingxue took it to heart. He looked at me deeply. Yuan, you've worked so hard. Let's adopt a child, okay? Or Du Ziteng can have one. He already has a child. You can raise it, okay? Du Ziteng couldn't believe it. See? Xinxue suddenly roared at him. Get lost! I cut his hamstrings. How dare you compare that beast to Yayang? Su Qingxue rolled on the ground, still trying to get up to grab me. Su Qingxue, I sneered. Even if I help you bury the evidence, with so many people here, I can't shut everyone up. Su Qingxue looked hopeful. You can, Yuan. You have dirt on them. They won't talk. The assistant, watching quietly, suddenly spoke. But we don't have dirt on Du Ziteng. Su Qingxue froze. We don't have dirt on Du Ziteng. Su Qingxue froze. He turned slowly like a machine and stared at the sides. His look was like death. What are you doing? Su Qingxue muttered. Sorry, Tang, you forced me. Fang Yuan forced me. Then he lunged, grabbed the remote from the assistant, and slammed the cage switch. Du Ziteng screamed as the cages opened one by one. He backed away in terror until he hit a wall. Su Qingxue, you are insane. Su Qingxue laughed maniacally. He bent down, looking down at Du Ziteng. Baby, don't you love me most? Didn't you say I am your forever wife? Help me this once. Don't worry, I'll still marry you. I will mind your bellyache. Bellyache, glaring at the enchanted Su Qingxue, suddenly screamed, finding strength from nowhere, jumped up, grabbed Su Qingxue's collar. Both tumbled over the railing, landing before the arena. The beast, starved for 7 days, were now wild with hunger. Roaring, they crept closer. Su Qingxue kicked Bellyache in the face. Damn it, bastard! You're trying to kill me. Bellyache fought back, biting Xinquan's ankle, forcing a scream as the red-eyed deceased closed in. I smiled and had the ladder lowered. I said, you two, I gave you a way out. Bellyache's eyes lit up. Su Qingxue's left hamstring was cut. Right foot bitten by Bellyache's bitten ones, trying to stand and run. Must pull her. Fantasy. Bellyache ignored him, lifted his pants, and ran toward the ladder. Again, Bellyache ignored him, lifted his pants, and ran toward the ladder. Halfway there, a big hand grabbed him hard. Su Qingxue said word by word, viciously, Hey, Tang, aren't you popular with beasts? Then go to them. With that, he yanked Bellyache over. Bellyache was no match for a raging adult woman, and was shoved into the pack. Instantly, 7 or 8 beasts pounced on him, tearing at him. Su Qingxue never looked back, crawling to the ladder, thinking she'd escaped. When he climbed up, he said to me, seeking praise, Yuan, no one can stop us now. Yuan, I still love you. Before he finished, he froze. 2 cops stood before him. Come with us? Su Qingxue stared at me in disbelief, finally understanding. They tricked him. He screamed, but was cuffed and led away. Bingya, you'll die a dog's death. When his voice faded completely, I turned, smirking at the silent crowd. You all know what to say and what not to say outside. Yes. Yes, Boss Fang. Everyone rushed to show their agreement. I smiled, lit a cigarette, took a deep drag, and exhaled slowly. Get lost. 6 months later, Xiuxian's trial began. Multiple charges, death penalty. On the trial day, I glanced at him from afar, a beaten dog, just like 10 years ago, as if sensing my gaze. xiuxian looked over with anger, despair, and venom. I smiled, closed, looked with venom. I smiled, rolled up the window. When the ambulance arrived, Belyich was unconscious. He survived barely. He'll never walk again. Those feet that once stepped on my grandfather's photo, he's done for. I visited him once, kindly sat by his bed, watching this fool still yell at me, his hands and feet tied down, raving madly. Fang, you'll die horribly. Your time is coming. Truth is, Tria already hates you. Why must you be so strong as a man? It makes women feel bad. Xuan told me every time she sees you, she remembers being taken in by. She said, he just got lucky in life. Who do you think you are, daring to talk down to her? She's been planning this. Fang Yuan, you had no idea? She's the one who got rid of your child. She had you kidnapped, then used it to kill that bastard. She said, how could she let anyone compete with her? Once you're dead, everything is hers. I felt nothing. Almost wanted to laugh. Then my assistant walked in respectfully, whispered, Boss Fang, a girl, has been kneeling by your car for 3 days. I raised an eyebrow, intrigued. She said she wants to act, begging you to take her in. I laughed, stubbed out my cigarette on the bed rail. The spark was just like the light in xiuxian's eyes. Take her to my West City villa. Yes, I stood up, pet Dutong's face with a smile, like petting a dog. Forgot to tell you, I am not afraid of biting dogs. I just like creating art, then smashing it myself.